Love is all around 30 years.
Yes.
Does it feel like it's been 30 years for you?
Yes, it does. It does in a nice way. It does in a positive way, you know, because the thing about that song is, I never thought that song, Brian, would have the success it did. We recorded it in a day. We sent it across here to Dublin, and my friend put the strings on it. And then we thought, nothing more of the song. And then I was sitting with the head of the record company. He said, "That's a hit record, Marty." And I said, "No, it's not." I said, "I don't think it is." Yeah. But, I'm glad to say it was. And so 30 years go by, and then I'll bump into somebody in the street and they'll say, "My daughter was born to that," or "We got married to that."
Yes, it's a moment.
And it's a moment.
Yeah.
And, you know, so I have such fond memories of it. And playing it for Reg Presley, the man who penned the original song.
Yes, that's right.
And he said to me, "I love what you've done with our song." And that was a lovely compliment from him to pay to me.
You know what? Like, it's nice to hear that you say you look back on it fondly. It's 30 years, but like in a really good way. Yeah. Because some artists, you know, they have these mega songs that they kind of get sick of. Because we have to assume you get asked to play this all the time.
Well, you see, this is the songs. It's about like if you come to your gig, or my gig, it's about entertaining. Yes. With a wee bit of educating. With, "Oh, here's a new song." But most of the meat and potatoes of my show is about the memories that they've poured into the songs. So it's a no-brainer. I'm just pack a suitcase of hit records, bring your dancing shoes and a
Sing
smile,
the hits.
and I'll take care of the rest of it.
Yeah.
Billy, is it the same for you guys with Crazy World? People, that song meaning so much to everyone for many different reasons.
Absolutely. Could you imagine if we went to the Olympic on Sunday and didn't play Crazy World? Everyone would be going home saying, "They never played Crazy World." Like you, they never played Love Is All Around.
So it's an extension.
But you have to understand, you're an entertainer. And we entertain people. And if people want to sing along to those songs, especially Crazy World, we will do it.
Give the people what they want.
Give them what they want.
Give them what they want.
We have to talk to you about The Masked Singer.
Yeah.
You were the wolf.
The wolf.
Take it off. Take it off. What was that experience like for you?
Loved it.
Right.
I was full of hesitation. Like I thought to myself, "Well, I don't know if I want to do this." But then I went and met all the people who worked in the production company, met the designers, worked with the
They charmed
the
you.
music, and their enthusiasm for the show lit me up like a wee Christmas tree. I loved it.
Had you watched the show before?
Yeah, with my niece, because I love the show because there isn't any shows that the family can sit down and watch.
Yeah.
You know, whether that's with the whole family.
Of course.
You take out and you watch it.
Yeah.
And I think the programmes like that are thin in the ground. And that's what I loved about it. There's a musical reference, so I'm all about that.
How difficult was it to sing in the wolf costume?
Well, it was a wee bit furry in there, so occasionally you would get, you know, like...
Hairball!
Hairball, you know, and... but I soldiered on, you know, being a professional. Being a professional,
You're at Marty.
And I had such a lovely time with it, and it was a nice experience to do. You know, but... The thing about it is you're isolated. You never get to see any of the other fellow
Yeah, we hear that.
animals.
It's really strict. Like you can't talk to any of the other contestants.
And you've got to wear you've got to cover up everything so you don't see your skin, or you know, so they don't know anything about you.
You couldn't wear a kilt that night.
You couldn't.
No,
you couldn't.
Absolutely. Give them away.
No.
Lee, we have to ask you: would you ever be tempted to do a show like The Masked Singer?
I'm not allowed to say, Brian.
Take it off. Take it off.
He gets the memo. He gets the memo. Now, Marty, your tour, Love Is All Around, is coming to Dublin in July. Tell us everything. Fill us in. What can the audience expect?
I'm doing it at the Trinity. You know, they do summer.
College.
Yes. And what a venue. What a venue to be doing it. The previous night I'll be in Edinburgh Castle, and then we're coming straight across here to Trinity. So I'm going to have a good weekend, you know. And to hear my songs resonate through the streets, it's going to be lovely. Yeah. And I think that you know, for me, it's just coming out under the umbrella of Love Is All Around, but it's just, as I say, it's just all the songs you're familiar with, my back catalogue, with Wet Wet Wet, and the music that I do as a solo artist. And, you know, and I'll sing, you know, I don't care where there's, as a songwriter or as a storyteller, I don't care who writes the song. Yeah. If I like it, give us a shot.
It's a really good attitude to have. Yeah. The tagline for your tour is "No Marty, no party." First of all, where did that come from?
That's the fans. You know, when I was in Glasgow and, you know, I play it, they all go, no Marty, no party, and they'll chant it. And And you said, well, you think that's my cue?
Yeah.
You know?
Well, secondly, do you know about our Irish Marty and his party? Because his the tagline is, there's no party like a Marty party.
Marty Morrissey,
I like it.
Yeah.
And I hear apparently he's got very nice eyebrows.
Yes, he does.
Gorgeous
He
dark
really
locks
does.
as well.
Yeah.
Fabulous tan.
Is he well groomed?
There he is now. You can take a look for yourself.
My God, it's uncanny. There is
You're him on stage.
my brother.
Are you related?
Marty from another mother.
Your younger brother, it appears.
Well, I think me and him are using different shades of spray-on tan.
Yes.
I think he's going for the darker look.
Extra dark, yeah.
Yeah.
You could be wearing a kilt. We don't know.
Yeah,
Well, I don't know. What does a Scotsman wear underneath his kilt, Brian?
A surprise?
No, a pair of shoes. You see what I did there?
I wasn't sure where you were going.
Tell the waitresses, you're only here for 1 week.
We're on way too early for this.
Do you know what? We were obviously chatting to you, Billy, and Aslan lads about
Thank you for getting it back on track.
We got to bring it back to basics now. About how important it is to support, young Irish acts. I'm going to ask you the same thing as well, because you both were supporting Elton John before.
Yeah.
How big was that for you at the time?
Absolutely
What was that experience
incredible.
like?
Because that, I learned my craft by watching people like that.
Yeah.
So I'd sit at the stage and watch how Elton would perform, or when I was touring with Barry White or Lionel Richie, I'd watch those
Incredible
people.
That's amazing.
Incredible.
Yeah.
And so for us, it was a learning process to see how they do it. So you really get the feeling when you have the opportunity to offer up that, to be a support. I don't see it as a sport. It's part of the show.
Yeah.
Part of the show.
Yeah.
You're not just a name at the bottom of the roster. You want to go and say hello and have a great time. And hopefully my fans that listen to our music and your music, but in that environment, will be able to latch on to what they have to offer too.
What was Elton like? Give us some tea.
He's a wee bit needy. No, he was absolutely brilliant. I tell you quickly my story about when I was wearing a kilt. We were playing Madison Square Gardens.
Able to, yes.
We were on Madison Square Gardens. We were singing away, Saturday. And he had loads of monitors at the front. So I'm in the kilt. Bosh, woof, straight over, boom, legs akimbo, up in the air, Benny and the Jets for everybody to see.
Benny and the Jets.
What a great way to wrap up the interview.
Let's cut to the lamb.
I won't be able to listen to that song anymore. Thank you so much, Marty.
Marty will be part of the 2025 Summer Stories at Trinity College Dublin. Maybe with a kilt, but his love is all around. Summer shows on July 6th. Tickets available from ticketmaster.ie. It'll be a show to remember for sure.
It will. Aslan are going to head off now, get ready for their performance. Marty is joining Aisling over in the kitchen, and after the break, we'll be joined by personal trainer to the stars, Don Brooks. We'll be back in 3.
Suck it in!
Suck it in, guys.
I'm holding it like this.